Well, hi, everybody. I'm Ernie Harwell, and welcome to St. Louis Browns baseball. Join the crowd and enjoy the action. You're on 66 WAPBA. We're coming to you from out here at the park where the Browns will host the visiting Cleveland Indians. Game number 3 of 4 here in St. Louis. The Browns have won 1 and lost 1. The Browns come into this game in 7th place. They're 2 games back. They have not been playing well, with 7 losses in their last 10 games. Although they did win their last game, their record now 5-7. In the league, they're first in batting at 276, third in homers with 10. Number 2 in runs scored, third in slugging, on top in on-base percentage. The Browns take the field here in the first. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Browns. Graham at first base. Friend at second. Sullivan the shortstop. Dillinger at third. Across the outfield, in left is Lehner. In center, Kokos. And over in right, Platt. Moss is behind the plate and on the mound for the Browns. The right-handed Embry. This is Embry's second start of the season. No record yet. After 1 game, his ERA at 4.5. The key to this guy is patience at the plate. He will be facing Indian starter right-hander Feller. So settle in. We're ready to start this game. Here's Tucker to lead it off. He hits from the left. He does not hit for average. To date at bat, 1 for 5. Thurman has 2 steals and 2 tries. He stands in. Pitcher Embry set to go. Embry brings it home. Swung on and missed. 1 down. All right, the next Indians batter is Kennedy. The Indians have 1 away. Bases clear. On the year, his average at 178, 2 homers, 9 RBI. He's walked 3 times in his 48 trips. Moss ready to receive. Embry with the pitch. Popped high to the right side. Friend drifts back. He's calling for it. He reaches up and brings it down, and that's out number 2. Edwards up there. Capable of some fine hitting. On the year, 5 hits in 19 trips. 1 homer, 3 ribbies. He's walked twice. Embry looking in at the target. Here he comes. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Embry slipped 1 by him. 3 down. For the Indians, 3 up, 3 down. Indians, nothing. Browns coming up. For the Indians come into this game in 2nd place. Overall, they now stand at 7 wins and 5 losses. On the league leaderboards, they're 5th in batting average at 265. Tied for 2nd in stolen bases with 2. Leading in ERA at 3.21. The Indians take the field here in the first. Get your scorecard. McCoy has set his opening slate. Vernon at first base. APBA at second. Boudreau, the shortstop. Bernardino at third. And the outfield. In left is Edwards. In center, Tucker. And over in right, Kennedy. Hegan is behind the plate and warming up in the pen now for Cleveland. The right-handed Chucker Feller. This is Feller's 3rd start of the season. His record 0-2. He lost his last 2 starts. Bob has worked 10 2/3. His ERA at 4.22. To get it going for the Browns. Here, Dillinger. Swinging a hot bat so far, hitting .352. He has 10 RBIs. Hegan set. Now he comes home with it. Fastball right across the plate. Strike 1. Dillinger back in the box. Feller looking home. The pitch. Lined hard to left. Edwards had him played perfectly, and he gloves it. He scarcely had to move. One away. Now at bat, Sullivan. Let's see if he can outperform his advanced billing to date. 1 for 7. He's walked once. Hegan sets up. He brings it home. Fly ball center field. Should be no trouble. Tucker is there, and he pulls it in. 2 gone. Two outs. We have Kokos coming up to hit. On the year, hitting at .293. Dick has 1 homer on the season, 10 ribbies. He's walked 4 times in his 45 trips. Kokos steps in. Hegan set. The pitch. Upstairs, and Kokos isn't tempted. Ball number 4. And he takes his base. Here's Moss to hit for the Browns toward St. Louis. 2 gone. Kokos down at first. He's hitting .368 less. Has homered twice with 7 ribbies. He's walked 6 times in his 26 trips. Now Feller ready. Feller kicks and deals. He goes the opposite way. High fly deep to right. Kennedy got a good jump. He's at the warning track and brings it down, and the side is retired. For the Browns, no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 1. No score. The top of the 2nd inning coming up. The Indians will have Vernon, Boudreau, and Hegan here in the 2nd. Vernon leading off the 2nd. Mickey doing good work at the plate, hitting .300. Embry looking in. Embry into the wind. Grounded to Grind. He scoops it up. Flips the first. 1 down. Here's Boudreau coming to the plate. Carrying a 147 average, 13 walks in his 47 trips. He'll wait for his pitch. Boudreau relaxes himself at the plate. Embry prepared to work. Now the delivery. Bloop to second. Just out of reach. Boudreau rounds first and holds. He's on with a single. Hegan is now up. His average at 162. He has 2 RBIs. He's walked 3 times in his 40 trips. It would take power to score Boudreau. Hegan waiting for Embry. Moss set. Embry comes to the plate. Hegan lays off the pitch. Ball 4. Hegan takes his base, and Boudreau moves at a scoring position. 1 away, 2nd inning, 2 on. Avila walks up. He bats right. No power. Avila takes his stance. Embry put on the rubber, checks the runners. Embry deals. Swung on and missed. 2 away. Bernardino to hit. Boudreau on second. Hegan on first. 2 outs. Bernardino not strong at the plate so far this season. 3 hits in 8 trips. He's walked twice. Bernardino gets in there. Embry on the rubber. Embry takes a sign from Moss. Righty against righty. Checks Boudreau at second. The runners take their lead. The delivery. Another wide one. Oh, those bases on balls. And the bases are loaded. Embry is not happy with himself. Pitcher Feller to hit. The Indians have 2 outs. Bases full. Boudreau, Hegan, Bernardino around the diamond. Embry on the rubber. Embry focuses in on the target. The runners take their lead. The pitch, grounded hard towards Sullivan. He has it. Flips the friend at second to retire the side. For the Indians, no runs on one hit. They leave 3, and they fail to capitalize on the bases full situation. No score. The Browns will get a try at the bottom of the second inning. Graham, Friend, and Platt due up for St. Louis. To get it going, Graham. So far this season, carrying a .318 average, 4 homers, 15 RBI. He's walked 5 times in his 51 trips. He's been hitting some gappers recently. Starts the day with a 7-game hitting streak. He swatted homers in 2 straight. Feller gets set to pitch. The pitch from Feller. Hits a straightaway center field. Plenty of room. Tucker moves under it and takes it in. 1 down. Now at bat, Friend. We do not have a scouting report on this guy. Friend knows how to get on base. Feller looking in. The pitch. Cut on and missed. Friend goes down swinging. 2 gone. All right. St. Louis now sends Platt to bat from the right. He's contributing with the bat. Batting .278. Feller looking in. The delivery from Feller. Hit like a bullet. APBA waves at it, but it's by him into right, and Platt racks up a base hit. Now at bat, Lehner. Lehner not strong at the plate on the season. 4 for 18. No walks yet. Feller looking home. Platt takes his lead. The pitch grounded to short. Boudreau has it. He'll go to first. And that's out number 3. The line for the Browns. No runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. No score here after 2. Cleveland now will send out the top of the order. Tucker, Kennedy, and Edwards. Tucker leading off the 3rd. Now Embry ready. The pitch. Tucker hits a comebacker. Embry knocks it down. Bear hands it and throws to first. Close play. And the ump calls Tucker out. Kennedy the hit, batting second. Embry looking home. Here's a pitch. Hot shot to the right side. Friend to his left. Pebble bounce. Juggles it. Throws quickly to first. Not in time. And they're giving him the base hit. Edwards coming up. Kennedy at first has legs. Right-hander Embry ready. The offering from Embry. Strike 3. He's out of there. 2 away. Next up, Cleveland hitter Vernon. Batter ready. Embry will go to work on him. Embry brings it. Bag to right, and it drops. Platt takes it on the hop. Kennedy is well around second. They're waving him on. Here comes the throw. Here's a play at third, and he's safe ahead of the throw. And Vernon holds with a single. Okay, next up, Boudreau. 2 away, Kennedy at third, Vernon at first for Cleveland. In the league, he's tied for second in walks with 13. Embry is on the slab. Catcher ready. Kennedy down the line some at third. The pitch lined hard over second. Base hit. Kokos is over. Kennedy scores. He's up with it. Vernon is well around second. The strong throw comes into Sullivan, and they're holding Vernon at second. So Boudreau with a ribby single, and the Indians go ahead by a run, 1-0, third inning. That's Boudreau's first run batted in of the season. Runners at first and second, 2 gone. Hegan will bat next for Cleveland, a right-sider. On the season, Hegan has 2 runs batted in. Hegan now ready. Embry set. He delivers. Hegan smacks a rocket to right field, and Platt spears it. He's holding it up and waving it for all to admire. The line for the Indians, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. They leave 2. They move ahead in the game. Browns down 1-0. St. Louis due up. For St. Louis, it'll be Embry, Dillinger, and Sullivan. Here's Embry to start it off. At the plate this season, he's 0 for 1. Embry waiting for Feller. Feller looking home. The delivery from Feller. Embry waves it 1 in the dirt, and he's a strikeout victim. 1 down. Now coming up, Dillinger. He entered this game 8. In hitting, his average now at .345. Tied for second in hits with 19. 5th in runs batted in with 10. Tied for second in runs scored with 12. Tied for second in doubles with 4. Third in stolen bases with 1. Right-hander Feller ready. He brings it home. Dillinger jacks 1 to deep left. Edwards retreats. Still going back to the track, to the wall, and puts it away. 2 down. It's now Sullivan to bat. 2 down. Feller looking home. The pitch. It's a shot to left center. That's a base hit. Sullivan rounds first. Tucker takes it on the long bounce. The throw to second. And Sullivan holds with a single. The Browns have 2 gone. Sullivan down at first. Kokos walks up. He bats left. Batter Kokos among the league leaders. He's 5th in RBIs with 10. Batter waits. Catcher Hegan sets his target. Space on the right. Sullivan leading off. Quick move to the plate. High, and Sullivan is off the bag. Hegan pumps, but he holds the wall. Ball 1. Kokos ready to take on Feller again. Feller prepares to come home. First baseman Vernon right on the bag. Now the pitch, and he misses. Ball 2. Kokos back in the box. Feller will go to work on him. The delivery. Kokos strokes this one. Oh, forget about it. Goodbye. A 2-run shot. So they collect 2 on the Kokos homer, his second home run of the season, and the Browns take the lead from the Indians. They now lead by 1, 2-1. Listen to that crowd. And Kokos now has 12 runs batted in on the season. The bottom of the third inning. Here's the right-handed Moss to take his swings. Moss gets in there. Now Beller ready. The pitch. Moss sends one to left center. Tucker is racing over. Edwards is on the run, and Tucker makes the catch. Side retired. For the Browns, 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave none. They have taken the lead in this game. Browns up 2-1. The Indians will send out the bottom of the lineup. Avila, Bernardino, and Beller. To get it going, Avila. Avila takes his stance. Embry prepared to work. Embry into the wind. Avila drills one by Dillinger. Backed up by Sullivan. The long off-balance throw. The stretch by Graham. Out at first. 1 down. Bernardino is up next. Bernardino in the box. Embry gets set to pitch. Embry comes home. Bernardino chops it toward Graham. He backs up and plays the big hop. He waves off Embry and takes it himself. And that's the second out. Pitcher Beller to hit. Moss set. He delivers. It's lifted high to shallow left. Lehner got a late start. Coming hard. Coming hard. And he makes the catch. Indians gone. For the Indians, 3 up, 3 down. Browns still leading by 1, and we'll go to the home half. Graham, Friend, and Platt due up for St. Louis. Graham will get it started for the Browns. He bats left. Starting this game, he was 4th. In slugging, 1st. In runs batted in with 15. Tied for 1st in homers with 4. Now Beller ready. The pitch. Called strike. Strike 1. Graham back in the box. Beller staring in, ready to work. And the pitch. A towering fly ball to right. Plenty of room. Kennedy moves under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Next up, St. Louis. Hitter Friend. Higgins sets up. Beller to the wind. It's lofted to shallow center. Tucker runs in on it. Still coming. And he makes the catch. 2 away. Next up, Platt. Catcher Higgins sets his target. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Edwards back pedals. Plenty of room. And he covers it. Side retired. So the Browns go in order after 4. It's still 2-1 Browns. Cleveland now will send out the top of the order. Tucker, Kennedy, and Edwards. To get it going for the Indians here. Tucker, he bats left-handed. Tucker gets in there. Embry prepares to come home. The delivery from Embry. This one is straight up the chute between first and home. Graham wants it, and it's in his glove. 1 down. The next Indians batter is Kennedy, right-hander. Kennedy has some work to do. Coming into this game, his on base was only .229. Kennedy stands in. Catcher Moss sets his target. And the pitch. Line to right, down the line. Fair or foul? Foul. A souvenir for the fans in the stands. Strike one. Kennedy ready to take on Embry again. Pitcher Embry set to go. Embry comes to him. Swung on, a squibber in front of the plate. Embry is in, picks it up, spins, fires to first in time. Two down. Edwards gets set to face Embry. Edwards has done nothing in 2 trips. Edwards has struck out twice. Edwards with dependable power. Edwards steadies his bat. Embry prepares to come home. The pitch. Edwards sends one to left center. Kokos is racing over. Lehner is on the run, and Kokos makes the catch. Side retired. So the Indians go in order. The score still stands 2-1. Browns as we head for the bottom of the 5th inning. Lehner, Embry, and Dillinger to bat next. Lehner will get it started for the Browns. His average at .211. Pitcher Beller eyeing Lehner. Now he's ready. The pitch. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Beller slipped one by him. One away. One gone. Embry is stepping up to hit against Beller. He's a right-handed batter. Embry in the box. Right-handed Beller goes to the set position. He delivers. Swung on. Hot smash to Avila. He dives. He knocks it down. Throws quickly. In time. 2 down. Dillinger up there. Dillinger is hitless in 2 at-bats. Dillinger now ready. Feller looking home. Feller delivers. Ooh! Dillinger flails the air, but fails to make contact with the wall. He heads back to the bench. 3 down. For the Browns. 3 up, 3 down. After 5, it's still 2-1. Browns. For Cleveland, here in the 6th, Vernon, Boudreau, and Hegan. Vernon to lead it off. Embry looking home. Now Embry comes home with it. Easy bounce at a friend. He stops it. Flips the first. In time. And there's one away. Boudreau getting ready to go. He'll wait for his pitch. Pitcher Embry eyeing Boudreau. Now he's ready. The pitch. Hot shot to the right side. Friend to his left. Tipped off his glove. He has it. Throws quickly the first. Not in time. And they're giving him the base hit. The tying run is on. 3rd hit for Boudreau in the game. Hegan walking up the bat. Hegan has a walk and 2 trips. Boudreau at first not known for his speed. Pitcher Embry set to go. The offering to Hegan. Swung on. One hop at a second. Shovels to Sullivan for 1. Back to first. Bang, bang. Double play. For the Indians, nothing across. So they do not tally. Browns still leading by 1, and we'll go to the home half. Here come the big guns for the Browns. Sullivan, Kokos, and Moss. Here's Sullivan to start it off. He bats right. No power. Hegan set. And now the pitch. Fly ball hit the left. Edwards drifts over. He camps under it, taps the glove, and makes the catch. One away. Kokos is up next. His average now at 310. Right-handed Feller goes to the set position. The pitch is on the way. Called strike, and that just nipped the corner. Strike one. Kokos back in the box. Feller gets set to work on him. Feller comes to the plate. A whiff, two away. Moss is now up. Moss has done nothing in 2 trips. Hegan ready to receive. The pitch. That's batted to the right side. Vernon feels it. And he runs to first ahead of Moss. 3 away. So the Browns go down 1-2-3. Browns still leading by 1. The Indians will send out the bottom of the lineup. Avila, Bernardino, and Feller. Here's Avila to start it off. He swings from the right. Moss sets up. Embry deals. It's skied. Sullivan is backing up. Waves off Dillinger and takes it in for the first out. One gone, 7th inning. The next Indians batter is Bernardino, right-hander. Bernardino does not get on much. Moss set. He lets it go. Hit in the air to center. Kokos takes 3 steps to his right, and he covers it. 2 away. Two down, 7th inning. Now Feller to face Embry. Embry gets set to work on him. The offering. It's hit deep to Kokos over his head. Say goodbye to this one. It's gone. Home run for Feller. So they collect a big 2-out solo homer. His first home run of the season. That was pitcher Feller who delivered, helping himself. Oh, those Indians. They have tied this game. And this crowd has gone silent. And that's his first hit this season. That's Feller's first run batted in of the season. Tucker getting ready to go. Tucker is 0 for 3. He stands in. Right-hander Embry ready. The pitch. Tucker hits one high. Hard right field. But it won't be enough. Platt covers it. Routine. That was very nearly back-to-back home runs. 3 down. That'll do it for Cleveland. A run on 1 hit. They have tied this game. Scored even at 2 runs each into 6.5. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch. For St. Louis, here in the 7th, Graham, Friend, and Platt. Here's Graham to start it off. Graham has done nothing in 2 trips. Catcher ready. The delivery. And it's pulled hard to right. It's deep enough if it's fair. Hooking. Fair ball. Home run for Graham. So they collect the big solo homer. His fifth home run. He's now homered in 3 straight games. Now leading the league in home runs. And the Browns break the tie and now lead 3-2. 7th inning. Add 1 to the hitting streak. Now 8 games. 16 ribbies now for Graham. No outs, a run in. St. Louis now sends Friend to bat. We do not have a scouting report on this guy. The batter stands in. Right-hander Feller ready. And the pitch. Cut on, hit in the air to right. Kennedy drifts over, taps the glove. And Friend is gone. 1 down. Platt gets set to face Feller. 1 away, none on for St. Louis. His average now at 300. He stands in. Feller ready. The pitch. Fastball, badly fooled. Strike 3. 2 gone. Now coming up, Lehner. Paul is 0 for 2. Catcher Egan sets his target. Here he comes. A blast to right. That could be trouble. Kennedy is chasing it. He's at the track against the wall. He makes a catch. That's 3 away. That'll do it for St. Louis. A run on 1 hit. No errors. They break the deadlock. After 7, 3-2. Browns for the Browns. Their record 2-1 in 1-run games. For the Indians, 4-1. The big hitters coming up against Embry. 2, 3, 4. Kennedy, Edwards, and Vernon. Kennedy to lead it off for the Indians. Kennedy 1 for 3, and he scored once, hitting 188. Embry climbs the mound. Moss set. Embry comes home. On the hands, popped up. Friend is calling for it. He's under it. And he makes the catch. That's 1. One away. 8th inning. Here's left-handed Edwards to take his swings. Edwards is 0 for 3. Edwards has struck out twice. Edwards with dependable power. Embry is on the slab. The pitch comes in. Banged to left center. Base hit. Edwards rounds first and holds with a single. The tying run is on. Here we go for Cleveland. 1 gone. Edwards on at first. Next to bat for Cleveland is Vernon. Vernon is 1 for 3. Edwards can hightail it. Embry on the rubber. Embry has the sign. Cradles the ball in his glove and waits. Now glances at Edwards. The offering to Vernon. Swung on. 1 hop of the second. Shovels to Sullivan for 1. Back to first. Not in time. Vernon beats it out. But they get the lead runner. That's 2. Here's Boudreau. The Indians have 2 down. Runner on first. Boudreau, 3 for 3. 1 ribby. Lou, a singles hitter, slugging .243. Not much strategy here. Indians need a hit. Embry staring in, ready to work. Now Embry pitches. Slow chopper towards Sullivan. He charges. Barehands it, makes the off-balance throw to first. 3 away. The half for the Indians. No runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. After 7.5, it's still 3-2. Browns. The Browns will have Embry, Dillinger, and Sullivan here in the 8th. Well, here's Embry to start it off. He bats right. Right-hander Feller, ready. The pitch. Outside, and it just barely misses. That's the base on balls. Feller thinks the ump squeezed the plate, and that's only the second walk issued by Feller. That was Embry's first walk of the season. No outs, 8th inning, 1 on. We have right-handed Dillinger to bat for the Browns. Dillinger is hitless in 3 at-bats. Embry at first, not a threat on the pass. Dillinger stands in. Feller put on the rubber, now glances at Embry. The offering from Feller. Grounded to first. Vernon fires to Boudreau for 1, and back to first to complete the double play. 2 away. Sullivan up to bat. Sullivan 1 for 3. And he scored once. Sullivan now ready. Higgins sets up. Browns manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. He'll make a change. Looks like Sullivan is coming out. Severs will pinch hit for him. That's right. He grabs some timber and heads toward the plate. Severs walking up the bat, hitting .290. 1 homer, 5 ribbies. 7 walks in his 39 trips. The hitter stands in. Higgins ready to receive. The pitch from Feller. Swung on toward the gap. Kennedy races back. He stabs for it and makes the catch in the webbing. Side retired. For the Browns, no runs on no hits. They leave none. They maintain their thin lead. The score is still 3-2. St. Louis as we go to the top of the 9th inning. Higgins, Avila, and Bernardino due up for Cleveland. Johnny makes his move. Pellegrini is now playing short. Severs is out. Here's Higgins to lead it off. Right-hander. Not a home run threat. Higgins has a walk and 3 times up. Embry climbs a mound. Embry has a sign. Now Embry pitches. Swung on, lined at Graham. Caught. And Higgins is gone. 1 down. Next to bat for Cleveland is Avila from the right. Avila is 0 for 3. Bobby does not get extra base hits. Avila in the batter's box. Leans in. Embry put on the rubber. Righty against righty. Embry will go to work on him. Relaxes. Indians manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. He's going to his bench. So Avila leaves. Who's coming on? McCoy sends the lefty Doby to the plate. He shoulders a bat, hoping the wood he found carries a sweet song, like downtown, da-da-da-da-da-da. Here comes Doby to take his cuts. He's been hitting like crazy, batting .422. He has 6 RBIs. Showing the pitchers no mercy. He has a 10-game hitting streak going. Doby at the plate, waits for the pitch. Embry is on the slab. Bernardino is trying to get loose in the on-deck circle. Righty against lefty. To the plate. Base hit right field. Platt takes it on 1 bounce, and Doby is on with a single. The tying run is on. That extends the streak. He's hit in 11 straight games. One on the next Indians. Batter is Bernardino. Bernardino walked once. He's 0 for 2. Embry is on the slab. Embry takes a sign from Moss. Unlikely that Feller will bat next. Moss set. McCoy looking on. Indians manager McCoy looking at his score sheet, trying to make it happen. For those of you scoring at home, Bernardino will leave the game for the Indians. Gordon will bat in his place. That's right. He shoulders the bat, strolls to the box. Gordon up there. Joe starting off well, batting .275. Gordon still not in the box. Embry stretches his arms above his head. Batter in the box. Plays a little flute with his fingers on the bat handle. Lowers the bat an inch or two. Leans in. Embry on the rubber. Unlikely that Feller will bat next. Moss set. There goes Doby. Gordon taps it to the left of first. Graham moves over for it. The underhand toss to Embry. Safe. His foot was off the base. The scorer rules it a hit. So fasten your seat belts once again. The tying run is now at second base. Feller is scheduled to hit. Offensively this season, he's 1 for 6. He's homered once. Earlier had his first RBI. Very unlikely to bunt here. Feller stands in. He's 1 for 3 here, including his first home run. Embry is on the slab. The left-handed hitter, Tucker, on deck. Embry comes set. Feller squares. The delivery, bunted in the air. Embry dives, but he can't come up with it. He's on his feet. Guns it to first just in time, and it's a sacrifice for Feller. So the St. Louis defensives have been breached. The tying run is now at third base. Okay, the action's on. The Indians have Doby and Gordon at third and second. 2 down by 1. The top of the 9th inning. Tucker up the bat. We're back at the top of the order. Thurman has done nothing in 4 trips. Thurman has 1 RBI on the season. Tucker pulls at his sleeve, looks down to the first base coach. Embry has asked for a new ball. He's rubbing it up. Tucker takes his place in the box, bends his shoulders, leans in. And here comes Browns manager McCoy. He's asking Embry for the ball. He's calling for Derek. So Embry gets his innings. He pitched 8 2/3. The game for Embry, 2 runs so far on 9 hits. A homer, 2 walks. He fans 4. He's responsible for the runners. He can still lose this game. Derek throws from the right. ERA a stingy 0. This is his second appearance. He's worked 2/3 of an inning. 1 save. He's looking for 1 out. It's his game to save. Tucker grips his right shoulder. Derek shakes out his right arm. He doesn't want to lose the plate here. Tucker takes his place in the box, adjusts his shoulders. Now, ready? Derek is on the slab, righty against lefty. Derek now set. Doby down the line some at third. The pitch. Tucker slaps one to the right side. Graham moves for it, and he spears it. He flips the Derek covering, and that does it. Browns win, spurred on by the disciplined leadership of McCoy. The Indians leave the winning run on. The excitement is complete. The Browns win a squeaker 3-2. Here's the line for the Browns. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They lead 2 for the Indians. 2 runs on 9 hits, no errors. And they lead 8. Embry gets his first win. His record now 1-0. Feller takes his third loss. His record now 0-3. The save goes to Derek, his second. So the Browns gain a step in this 4-game series. They now stand at 2-1 for the Browns. Overall, they now stand at 6 wins and, let's see, 7 losses. The Indians, overall, 7-6. In the next game, they'll go after the Indians again. And this game is in the books. Ernie Harwell and WAPBA leaving you from St. Louis. Browns take this one from the Indians, 3-2.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. So I don't want to jar you too much with my voice after Ernie Harwell. So clams and stuff, welcome to the ballpark. This was a little bit of APBA baseball for Windows and Ernie Harwell calling the game. So nice of you guys to show up tonight. It was a lot of fun. This is a little continuing thing I'm doing the 1949 season. It was a great baseball season. I was hoping to do one of the teams. I mean, Cleveland was in contention that year. So, but we're going to be coming up with some Brooklyn Dodgers down the road, some St. Louis Cardinals. Red Sox were in the race that year. Of course, as were the Yankees perennially. So lots of baseball coming up on this, out of the park, other projects, things I'm doing. I still have to hook up with Bernie for something that we're going to do ahead of the McGreevy project. So that's pretty much it. I just felt like doing a little bit of Saturday night baseball. So hey Mick, how you doing? There's Mike Silva. So we're gonna have to do an impromptu baseball chinwag again some night, guys, like we did in the olden days. But in the meantime, Field of Dreams baseball, my understanding is they've completed their draft and they're gearing up for season 3. Robert doing a one and done 1919 tournament, Fall Classic Baseball. So do check that out, and everything that everybody else is doing on their respective channels. And those of you who don't have channels or do games online, post it on McGreevy Discord. What you're doing, keep everybody up to date with all your baseball meanderings. Just don't throw 3 double snake eye or 3 snake eyes like J. Henry Wadd did, or your pitcher dies getting beamed. So for those of you who are familiar with the Universal Baseball Association, great, rather dark novel by Robert Coover. Great stuff. We were talking about George Sisler early in the game, and seems like there's a lot of interest. So I might do a little project around George Sisler and the 1922 St. Louis Browns, Baby Doll Jacobson, Jack Tobin, Ken Williams, Urban Shocker. They finished 1 game behind the Yankees in 1922. Really tough Browns team. So just trying to come up with some different projects, and of course non-baseball stuff coming into the channel too. Just a note to Mike and everybody, miss you guys over at Field of Dreams. So looking forward to when you guys get started and checking out your opening day and stuff like that. So with that being said, we're going to cut out. Well, we've got so Aaron says, okay, so next season he thinks. Nice. David Lando saying the St. Louis Old Brown Shoes. Another little Beatles reference. Very nice. Aaron says he's going to start streaming some Field of Dreams baseball on his channel. That's awesome, Aaron. I think that's going to be great. Can't wait to catch that. So make sure to post in both Discords. Post in the McGreevy Discord as well. Because they're meant to be sort of sisters, if you want. Yeah. So Mike Silva has been doing his 1986 project offline. I think he's almost done. So you're getting used to StreamYard. StreamYard's super easy to use, buddy. I don't use OBS anymore. It's a pain in the ass. Now that StreamYard can share desktop audio, there's a lot of other stuff I'm going to be able to do with it. So anyhow, I'm looking forward. You guys up for a baseball chinwag some Saturday night? Let's do it again. I miss those. Just having people on the mic, talking some baseball, whatever it is, your projects, Major League Baseball, what's going on in baseball right now, just anything, just a chance to talk some ball again. And we'll put as we usually do, a digital diamond or a diamond mine baseball game. We'll just let it play in the background while we're having a baseball chinwag. So hopefully we can do that again. And Like I said, I need to get with Bernie as far as our next Diamonds and Dice podcast. So don't know who we're going to have on yet. We got to talk about that. So, and Aaron says he can share his screen. So Aaron, yeah, I don't know whether your software will read it. There's a little toggle that you have to make it to share it, desktop audio. But if you don't, it's still going to pick up your mic. So the worst that would happen is there's no game sound. And Mike Silva, Mike is an expert on on no game sound. It's kind of funny. So a quick parting story here. Mike was doing Field of Dreams playoffs last week or 2 weeks ago or something. And so Mike did he was 2 games in, and it was funny because he forgot to hit that little toggle. And he's doing the game and he was saying, "Oh, wait a minute, the crowd's too loud." And so none of us listening to the stream could hear it. So he's turning it down and we're cracking up. So Dwayne Martz is in there. Everybody's in there. Carlos Yaz is in there. And we're like, "We can't hear, Mike. We can't hear." Caps, we're putting up the pink love of despair and all these emojis and stuff. And at one point, Mike's like, "Why is Beatles putting up the pink love of despair?" And I mean, he just kept going for the game. And then finally, I think it was Jamie. And Jamie's like, "Mike, I think the guys are saying they can't hear." So, Aaron, there is precedent for it. It's all good. I mean, congrats to Mike, who told me he finally beat Balatro for the first time, coolest roguelike ever. So you guys should check that out. Maybe I'll do it on the old channel sometime. Balatro, great non-baseball game, super fun. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you to Aaron Reed, to David Lando, to my good Irish friend Mike Silva. Clams and stuff. I hope you come back. It's a nice ball game. I hope you'll come back again. A lot of baseball on this channel. Jeff Hunter, thanks very much for coming in, my friend. Really appreciate it. Robert, as always, RGL Network. Check out that great channel. Always great baseball going on there, and some other stuff. But it's about the baseball, baby. It's about the baseball all the time. Doug Hunt, thank you very much. As always, for you coming in and all your great Beatles references. Much appreciated. My favorite Irishman, Dan Burke, was here. Sláinte to you, Dan. And I think I got everybody. Yeah. So Bernie Strom was here. Thank you, Bernie. David Lando first in the park. So until next time, guys, we'll see you around the batting cage. You're very welcome, Robert. Thank you guys for stopping by. And we'll see you again. Keep baseballing. All right, guys. Take care.